Family, have you guys been catching the whole conversation around the racial dynamics and quote unquote targeting that's happening in the Big Brother house? Let's talk about it really quick. So, there is an ongoing conversation about Lauren's nominees and how all of her nominees have been people of color and how she seems to be protecting people who are not of color. I think what's really interesting is a lot of white male commentators are dismissing this entirely and saying this is about who you have relationships with and who you don't have relationships with. And I actually agree with that on the surface. But what's underneath it is, did Lauren authentically attempt to build some sort of connection with anyone who didn't look like her or who had very different life experiences than her? I'm not necessarily sure. The one person I can say without a shadow of a doubt did that authentically the entire season is our girl Rachel. Sadly, she's out in jury, RIP girl. Wish that you were still in the house. But it is really interesting because while I can completely appreciate the point of view that who's in your alliance and who you team up with and all of that stuff, it is what it is. I would challenge, how much are people really stepping out of their comfort zones? I think Will and Ava did a bit of that, although we see that that's starting to fall apart significantly now. But again, I feel like Rachel was the main person doing it, and now it's gone. And so while I don't disagree that Lauren isn't doing it intentionally, I do question if subconsciously she put in enough effort to build authentic connections and relationships and looked for moments and opportunities of commonality with people who didn't look like her, who didn't come up like her. And then from there, had the opportunity to actually have alliances with people who didn't look like her. I don't know that she did. I think if we were to really watch it all back, and unfortunately we can't watch the live feedback, but if we did, I would say that's something we'd probably observe. And that is where the issue is.